Warning, my nerds. There will be spoilers for Andor Season 2, Episodes 1 through 3 in this video. That's all I have to say about that. Still here? Good. And here it is, the first 3 episodes of the critically acclaimed and fan acclaimed Season 2 of the Star Wars Andor series. And it has been worth more than the wait that we have endured. I have so much I want to say about Andor Season 2 that it will not fit into one video. Sorry about that. So I will be making several videos about the deeper meanings, the music, the settings, and the characters of the first 3 episodes of Andor Season 2. Subscribe to my channel. I can give you a hint though. No, I won't. You'll just have to wait. And I won't let you down, I promise. If you've seen my other Andor videos from Season 1, you'll know I go to places others don't think of. But for now, let's get through what I thought about the first 3 episodes. And I have a little something extra at the end of a little bit of theorizing or speculation, if you will. If you've made it this far, then you've seen it and the 4-minute recaps at the beginning of episodes 2 and 3. So yeah, I don't have to do that. From the acting, writing, directing, and just about everything else that went into making Andor Season 2, it's perfect so far. Yeah, I know I said there was no perfect Star Wars movie in some of my other videos, but this isn't a movie, is it? I may have mentioned Series 2. Oops. I will still die on this hill, though. For me, Andor is perfect. It's the adult Star Wars we have been looking for. The Star Wars that grew up with us. The rest of Star Wars is great in its own way. A way that brings our childhoods back to us. A way that connects us with who we once were. Or whom. Yeah, whom. It would be whom. Andor connects us with whom we are now. What we've become as individuals and what we've become as a society. Chaotic, ruthless, dancing about all willy-nilly, flittering our arms like little butterflies for anyone with TikTok to see. Yeah, that's the dancing bit reminded me of. Until Mon Mothma got into it, and there will be more on that in another video. I didn't think more modern music or modern space music would sit right with me in a Star Wars show. John Williams. He's the only one who can do Star Wars soundtrack properly. I was wrong. Brandon Roberts has done a phenomenal job with evoking emotion from us in just about every scene in Andor. He did it with Andor Season 1, and he reprised his role as the grand poobah of modern Star Wars music with Andor Season 2. It made my heart race, my blood boil, and I wanted to get up and white guy dance with the rest of the people. Seriously, they were white people dancing, but they had a lot more rhythm than I do. I mean, I don't dance. When I do dance, I dance like I have 3 feet made of egg cartons. So that means the choreography and the dance scene was perfect to me. But no, the music throughout Season 1 was great. But so far, Season 2 is superior. Not that it's in competition with itself at all, but I can't dance. I don't dance. When I dance, people get broke. It's horrible. Anyways, enough of that. There's a lot going on in just the first 3 episodes of Andor Season 2. We have multiple storylines happening at the same time, and all of them have deeper meaning. Yeah, I'm getting to the part that I told you about in the beginning. From Cassian's time stealing the TIE Avenger, super badass ship, they would have taken down the rebellion in a matter of minutes with these and the TIE Defenders, but much like the German war machine of World War II, it was too good, too late. I'm looking at you, Tiger 2 and ME-262. Yeah, one was a tank, and the other was the first jet propulsion manned aircraft. Too good, too late. Okay, back to Andor. Then we have Cassian Andor's time on Yavin 4. Yes, it's Yavin 4. You know, the planet where the Battle of Yavin takes place above its atmosphere with the giant death ball? Death Star. Yes, don't nerd out on me. Stay focused. But I do think it's kind of funny that the rebellion is having their own little civil war on the planet that would be the backdrop of the Death Star. Yeah, the death of the Death Star. You know, Zero BBY, Battle of Yavin. Anyways, a little too ironic, don't you think? Then there's the bit with Brasso, Bix, and Wilman Pack, the boy who chucked the bomb into the Imperial crowd on Ferrix in Andor Season 1. He has grown into quite a young man now, and even has a little love interest. Hopefully she doesn't turn out to be his sister or cousin or something. Star Wars be weird like that. That planet is called Mina Rao, by the way, in case you didn't catch it. It was only said like 30 times, but hey, I'm here for you, my little pookies. I'm teasing, but I do have a point to all this about the different stories, and I'm getting to it. We then jump to Chandrila. Finally, Mon Mothma and Perrin are throwing a bash for their daughter's wedding. Very festive. Yet there's tension surrounding Mon Mothma, also Luthen Rael, and Clea, what's-her-face? Markey. That's it, Clea Markey. I still think she's more than what she lets on, but there is something sexy about her conservative clothing and evil eyes. Maybe sexy isn't the right word. Okay, yeah, sexy does it. Works for me. So all these stories mean something deeper than just how the rebellion is being formed in different ways and how people are surviving. Yes, it's all about food. Look at all the food on Chandrila with those who have everything. Big feasts and plenty of drink. Yes, they're the upper echelon of society and very abundant in just about everything. Even boasting about a certain statue that was nearly lost to the galaxy that cost more than Mon Mothma's home. Then you look at Mina Rao. Plenty of food around, but it isn't theirs to eat. They're not abundant in anything other than friendship and a little pinch of love. Brasso, you still the man, dude. But Mina Rao seems poorer. The food grown there is in the form of grain and is needed to earn a living for the farmers and a way to hide out for Bix Colleen, Brasso, and Wilman Pack. So the food is really untouchable, but they aren't starving. Dirty? Yes. Smell horrible? Probably. They look all sweaty. But starving? No. Now we have to jump to Yavin 4. These poor morons don't even have potable water, let alone food. They're also dirty and stinky. But in the 3 tiers of these societies, the top and the bottom aren't doing so well among each other. In Mon Mothma's home, no one trusts each other. The daughter doesn't trust her mother. The mother doesn't trust the husband, and vice versa. Then you have the whole Luthen Rael, Davos Skalden, and Take Holma thing. No trust. Even in the future brass of the rebellion. Sort of. At the bottom tier, you have these starving rebels at each other's throats, killing in the name of. Okay, hunger and control. Enough with the Rage Against the Machine reference. Triple H and Eddie Vedder on Yavin 4 don't like each other at all. But then you have the middle tier, Bix, Wilman, and Brasso, all ready to die for each other. Sure, the farmer man turns out to be a supreme douche, but he isn't part of the rebel cause. He just had free help until it was no longer convenient. But the hidden story in all 3 of these is food. And that is symbolic, and it shows the growing hunger in the rebellion. Those at the top aren't suffering much, yet they are ready to do what they can to save those who are suffering, cutting out weeds as they need to. Hey, I got a bad feeling about Take Homa. Those at the bottom are fighting for survival, while those in the middle are biding their time until they have to get back into the fight when Cassian Andor is supposed to return. The haves, the have-some, and the have-nots. That's what it boils down to. It's ingenious how Andor is set up. And this is just the tip of the iceberg as far as how deep the story is. I have so much to talk about just in these 3 episodes. But not right now. I want to keep my videos shorter. Well, let me be honest. I want to go drink some bourbon now. But what did you think of the first 3 episodes of Andor Season 2? I'd like to hear from you. Why? Because you my boo. Subscribe to my channel. May the Force be with you. Or not if you're a bad person. Bye.